Well, 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 well. Welcome back, everyone. And today, we'll be painting a figure. I'm sure you've all probably noticed by right now, the camera angle is set up differently. I got a new, what do you call this? Well, camera table arm or something like that. It's holding my phone. It might be a little shaky. That's because the table that we're on is a little shaky. But, I'm hoping everything's a little bit better. I'm hoping the audio's better, the lighting's better. I'm hoping. So today we're going to be painting this little miniature right here. Quick build. And we're also going to be doing it a little bit differently than the last two videos. So, trying something a little different. You'll see that in the coming moments. So let's get started.
Hello. Future Blue King Crab here. This is crazy. I'm in the future. Or am I in the past? Or am I in the future past? I'm not too sure. Anyway, well, today, what you can see is we're working on painting this miniature. And pretty simple. We're putting down that lead belcher. You gotta love that lead belcher. It goes down easy. It goes down quick. And you can see that even just one base coat is probably going to be enough to actually put all this on here. Focusing. Here we go. So I've noticed that the screen, or the camera, is a little shaky, and again, that's because of the table, like I mentioned just like moments ago. But it is something I'm going to have to work on. But yeah, so the idea behind this miniature is that for a campaign that I was running, that there is this group of women called the Ladies of Faith, and this right here is the Lady of Hope. So yeah, we're just kind of putting on nice thin coats of this lead belcher. Remember, keeping your brush moist, and making sure that we don't take away too much detail with too much paint. Yeah, looking good though. This figure is really good. I actually got it from Miniature Market. I don't remember the game that it's from. It's from like almost like a kickball type game. It's like crossball or with a K, something like that. I don't know. Again, I got it from Miniature Market. I'll put a link to it in the description, to the exact set that I got. I don't know if it's still on sale or whatever, but I bought it on sale. And I have a whole bunch of these, a whole bunch. So this is kind of like a testing ground on how I'm going to be painting them. Overall, I think it came out pretty good. You'll see in the end, but yeah. So we're just putting down the metal here. I think that came out really great. Really great. We're going to do her little armbands here. Or gauntlets. Didn't get that very good in the picture here, but yeah, pretty easy. It's not too tough. Nice. Very good. So after we got this down, we're probably going to start hitting it with this yellow. I got this in I got a airbrush kit, and this airbrush kit came with like 3 colors. It came with like red, blue, and this yellow. So all I'm kind of doing is shaking it up really, really well. And yeah, I'm just going to put it on there. And then it's very thin. No water needed. Just make sure that, you keep your brush wet as well. And look at this. Look how thin this is. It's like 90% water. And I assume that's because it's supposed to go through an airbrush, right? So this is why I wanted to use this color and not like a regular color from whatever. The reason why I went this way is because I kind of wanted that white primer to come through a bit, because it'd give her natural highlights, basically. So that's kind of what we're doing here, is we're letting the natural highlight of the primer come through while still putting on a glaze. And wow, we're done with the hair already. And we're moving on to the leather, which we've used this on many paints already, or many models. And many more models to come, I'm sure, because I love this brown. It's just a nice brown. And yeah, we're going to be putting it on, I would call it her skirt, I would guess. I'm not too sure what that's exactly called, but we'll call it a skirt for right now. And we're doing the same thing here. Keep making sure that we have a very thin paint going on there. You might want to do 2 layers on this. Maybe not. That's up to you. And yeah, we're doing the detail. So I did the bigger stuff with that wide brush. And now I'm coming back through here with the detail brush here. And just kind of getting it all on there. Yeah, nice and easy. Real smooth. And then after this, we're definitely going to want all of that to dry. But I think I went back and did the bands. Yeah. So now the top part of the bands, and her back, I believe, we're going to do in that very light color. See, we're going to do that here. Very nice. Got to keep it in the camera there, King Crab. And I wasn't really happy with the skirt, so I kind of went over it again a little bit. Yep. Now you notice that we haven't done anything with that little hair piece yet. That hair piece will be metal. I just haven't done it yet. And when we do the detailing step, we'll hit it then. So I wouldn't worry too much about it because we're using all that yellow and it's so liquidy. So yeah, and trying to get in the best angle here. Off camera, of course, because, you know, reasons. Yep, that's looking pretty good, though. Looking pretty good. Oh, yeah, now we're going to get the Harvest Brown. This Harvest Brown we're going to be using, I think, only for her bands around her gauntlets, or and the actual wood shaft of the hammer. And just like before, we're keeping very thin coats. Probably want to do 2 on here. Two coats. There we go. I think I do the armbands. I can't remember anymore. Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Look at this. So I'm pointing out the 2 armbands that we're going to be doing here. By the way, I was actually talking through this, even though I'm not talking right now. I mean, talking over future Blue King Crab here. But yeah, so here you can kind of see, yep, all that good stuff. Look at that. Very good. So we're going to make sure we let that completely dry, and let that completely dry as well. And then once it's completely dry, we will probably come back and do another coat. I might do that off screen. I don't know. We'll see. Oof, look how shaky that is. All right. Again, it's because I have a shaky table, but we'll get it all sorted out. This is the 3rd layer, I believe, on top of her hair. So, yeah. We're definitely going to want to make sure. Oh, yeah, look at that. In the actual video, I was like, and just like that, we have hair. So now, oh yeah, so again, as I mentioned before, this is for my Dungeons & Dragons campaign that I was running, and she wasn't painted when I was running it, but she's the Lady of Hope. Her special ability is that she can inspire hope, right? So the hammer is where all of the ladies, I should say, all their power is located, and with her Hammer of Hope, she's able to basically inspire that to others. I guess a way of thinking of it is she's the embodiment of hope. Yeah, look at this. Nice and very thin coat on the base here. Like I said, normally I do the base last, but recently, once I get the feet area done, I kind of just put on this brown here. Now, we did this before in the last paint, but yeah, it's the same one. We'll probably want to put 2 coats on this, but that's a very thin coat because I want the grooves and stuff like that to be present. You know, you see how I'm trying to just kind of getting it all thinned out here a bit. Don't have to worry too much about around the sides because we're going to paint it black. But we don't want any brush strokes, so we're just going to try to make it as smooth as possible. And then we're going to let that dry. So we'll let that dry, and we'll come back and do probably the flesh. Yeah, here we go. So you can see that the base is all dry, only the first coat. So, and we'll get that all zoomed in there. So I probably think I gave her like 15, 20 minutes to dry. I just, I did a load of laundry and came back. So here we go. We got the nice flesh color. We're using that Kislev flesh. I really like that color. So we're going to go in there. Hit it with all that. Yeah. Now, again, I know I mentioned this before, but don't worry too much about not getting all of the little bits, underneath that people won't even be able to see anyway. So don't worry too much about that stuff. So yeah, we're coming in there, painting her belly here. I think we paint her back. Yeah, she has like little, love handles poking out. I think I painted that up. And then, yeah, we're painting her breasts here. And I think I came back and I painted the top of her neck, that nice linen color. I think we do it here. I'm not too sure. We'll see. You would think future Blue King Crab would know what he painted, but I don't. Oh, okay, so yeah, I hit it. I hit the whole thing with the flesh color, and then I come back with the linen because she has like a small neck piece of the linen that you can kind of see, and then she has a necklace. So I wanted to make sure I got all that. Oh yeah, and here we get her hands. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yep, and now we're getting her face here, which is really nice. Getting that a little bit more, getting that a little bit more. And again, we're going to have to come back, just like we did before. We'll do a little detail after we get all these main colors on. So here we come back with the linen. We're going to hit those again, just to finish up, or not tidy up what we did before, because we kind of got the dark in a few spots. Hold up here. There we go. Here we go. I think I had to do something real quick. That's why I kind of had to pause. So yeah, and it's a little bitty spot in here. I just kind of touch it. I'm only going to put one layer on this. That's not that big of a deal. I think it will probably be really dark once we put the wash on, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Yeah, and we just get her shoulder pieces here. Get them nice and clean. Yeah, she's looking real good right now. All right, and then we go back to the Leadbelcher. And we're just going to do a little bit more tidying up here as well. Just to, see her feet that I got some on. Yeah. And you can see that the 2 layers on the base really helped out. Really helped out. Yeah, and then we're just going to touch her necklace here. I think I'm going to make I haven't done it yet, but I think I'm going to make her necklace probably like a sapphire or something that's really nice like that. Yeah, we're just getting her little sides here that I missed. All right, and let's see here. What are we doing? Oh yeah, now we're going to do the top bit. Yep. Now we're doing a little, I think it's a bonnet. No, maybe not a bonnet. I'm not sure what those are called. You'd think I would, but I don't. But yeah, we're going to make it metal. Probably don't need to make it metal, but I chose to make it metal. I just think it's more thematic with her. Then we're going back to the Kislev flesh, sorry. And just tidying up all the spots that I touched. And just making sure that's a nice even coat all the way around on all of her skin. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Looks like we're going to do one more layer of the hair, or at least a few spots. I think I touched a few with other colors, so I'm just going to want to make sure that it's nice and yellow. We want to make this as yellow as possible, because we're going to hit the whole model with the wash, so it's going to really drown out her hair. So as bright as the yellow as we can get. So here we go. I let it dry for a bit, and now we're going to do. This is this is a little spot that I don't know. I think I might go back and fill them in, but I normally paint the eyes dark. You guys know that. And I paint them dark because I don't like painting eyes. You know what I mean? It's really bad. So what I did here is my normal approach, which I just put black dots where their eyes are. First one went on pretty good, but the second one, whoops, didn't let that yellow paint dry. Whoops. So then, don't worry, we fix it by just drying off our brush. Keep putting our brush into water, cleaning it off, then drying it out, and then that's how we do that. And once it's dried out, what I really should have did let it wait and totally dry out, but I didn't do that. No way. So I went right back in there without letting it fully dry, touched the eye, still wet. Then I was like, well, maybe I should make this one bigger. Oh Lord, I'm making it. Now she looks like a like a metal band singer or something. She's got really dark eyes here. So yeah, I slowed this down on purpose. I wanted everyone to see exactly the process I do for cleaning up these quote-unquote mistakes. You know what I mean? They're not really a mistake. It's more just like, hey, I put too much on there, and now I need to take it off. So we're just going to kind of wipe it all up, just like we did before. I kind of snuck it into her mouth a little bit because we want that to be darker anyway. So yeah, I'm kind of basically mopping it up. I'm giving her basically a face wash with a small brush. So yeah, that's gonna probably be it for this video. I would say for this video anyway. In the next video, we're probably gonna do the wash, and then after the wash, we'll do the detail work. And then we'll finish the base and all that good stuff. And then we'll take glamour shots like we do every time. So, until the next time, I'll see you all later. Peace out.